Hey there, it's Dr. Jim Collins, and I have a very important question for you, especially if you work in skilled nursing or assisted living or memory care unit, okay, around the country. Got a question for you. Can CBD be used in assisted living and memory care communities? Wrote a whole article about it, a lot of information in here, but what I want to do in this short video is give you some highlights about what I think and what I've read and researched. Wrote a whole book on this stuff. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is, believe me. CBD's become a household name. You know that over the past few years, several years, decade or so. And people of all ages, and I am shocked. I am really, really shocked. I thought CBD would be, real popular among Generation Z and the millennials and, Gen Xers like myself. Well, people in their 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s are using CBD for a variety of reasons. It's really, really, it's refreshing, to be honest with you, and very interesting. CBD has gained a lot of attention, especially among older adults and seniors, either living independently in their own homes in the community or among those who are moving into assisted living communities, and those that have a memory care space. Family members, I could tell you this from lived experience. Family members in particular, they're using CBD. They want to bring in CBD for their mom or their dad or grandma or grandpa, aunt, uncle, husband, wife, because it works for them. So again, here's my question. Can CBD be used in assisted living and memory care communities? And my argument, and I'll get to the points, but my answer is yes. A firm yes. Tell me what you think about this. Email me. Let me stop right now. Email me at jim@sapphire-essentials.com. Let me know what you think about it. Let's get a group of people together across the country. Let's start something. I love starting stuff. Here's the rationale for using it. CBD and the aging body and brain appear to have an intimate connection based on countless studies. I could stack articles from my floor to my ceiling and still not have enough room. Okay? CBD has shown positive results in helping manage pain due to inflammation. CBD also has shown benefits for older adults and seniors diagnosed with neurodegenerative conditions. If they're in a memory care unit, what do you think they have? Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, frontotemporal dementia, Huntington's, ALS, MS, and so on. CBD has also been shown to be very effective for the following conditions. Anxiety. Anxiety is the number one psychiatric condition across every state in America. That's a fact. Depression, sleep difficulties, appetite disturbances, and agitation. Many seniors living in assisted living and memory care communities are diagnosed with these and many other very similar conditions. There's no doubt about that. Because most people living in these communities take medications under staff supervision, or they are administered medications by licensed nurses. Another question. Shouldn't CBD be available for these family members and for these residents? They're being supervised. So let me talk about the legality. And I work closely. Check this out. I work closely with a certified cannabis attorney. So I know what to say and I know what not to say. I have my First Amendment rights. But let's just stop right there. Here's the legality. In general, CBD that contains 0.3% of THC or less is legal in the majority of states. CBD containing 0 THC should not be a problem at all. In 2018, Farm Bill signed. CBD is classified as an all-natural herbal supplement. ashwagandha, so on and so forth. A common sense question to ask is, if CBD is legal in your house, shouldn't it be legal in an assisted living facility? While CBD is mainly legal in care communities in most states, there is a caveat, and it's this. Those that are receiving federal funding, Medicare and Medicaid, may put up roadblocks. And that's something, if you are an administrator, a director of nursing, a social worker, activity director, whomever, you're a nursing assistant, you're the maintenance person, you work in one of these places, start asking, hey, what's our policy or procedure on CBD? Do we have one? Should we have one? Should we talk to attorneys, family members, and residents and find out what our options are? Because seniors in general do extremely well taking CBD products. Here's some things to consider. The following points can be used to support the use of CBD for residents living in these communities. Number one, residents have their medications administered by licensed staff, so it's safe. Two, some care communities supervise self-administration of medications, so again, safe administration. You know, we're not throwing like CBD parties and going crazy. Third, residents have an individual assisted living plan in some states that can include the use of CBD for certain conditions. Add it to the care plan. If you believe in person-centered care, there's a thing called the I plan. I'm living in this assisted living. I would like to have access to my CBD products every day. Fourth, care communities can work with medical directors and pharmacists to develop programs, policies, and procedures concerning the use of CBD. Aren't these basic common sense points that support the use of CBD in these communities? And last, some states have stricter medication management regulations. I get that. Like they have quarterly reviews. But this can actually support. It doesn't make it wrong. It actually makes it right. These may actually support the use of CBD. Here are my final thoughts. More and more people are moving into assisted living, skilled nursing for sure. A lot of us are going to end up in memory care. And we're going to be taking meds under the supervision of a nurse. Thank you. Give me my meds. Watch me take it myself as long as I can, independently. And some of us will have our meds administered to us by professionally licensed staff. And most meds come with side effects. We know that. Do I or do I not have the right, as an elderly person living in one of these communities, particularly if it's private pay, by the way, that's a whole different ballgame, that my daughter can go shopping for me, get me my CBD products, or I'm still independent, I could go out myself, or my daughter takes me out. We get CBD products, and they could stay in the med room. They could stay in the med cart. Or if my memory's intact and I'm just dealing with inflammation and pain and anxiety or depression, I could keep it somewhere in my room. So there you have it. Can CBD or should CBD be used among residents in assisted living and in particular memory care units? Let me know what you think. Visit me at collinslearning.com, ceu.academy, and my blog, drjimcollins.com. But if you want to, let me know how you feel about this. Email me, jim@sapphire-essentials.com. See you soon. Thank you for watching the video, and I'd like to show you my new book, Living Longer and Stronger with CBD. Took me about a year and a half to write as I scanned hundreds of articles in prestigious journals, peer-reviewed medical studies, examining the effects of CBD for various physical conditions, emotional and mental issues, and neurodegenerative conditions. And I condensed all of those findings into one book. I believe that there's something in here for everyone. So, if you're interested, follow the link to the book on Amazon. Thank you so much.